Hello everyone, I am Nivethini studying first MSW. Now we see about transactional analysis theory. Some key points about transactional analysis theory. They are the study of human behavior in very complex and complicated concept. It is affected by the psychological factor such as perception, learning, personality and motivation. In addition, these factors individual behavior affects and affected by the behavior of others. One of the major problems in the study of organizational behavior is to analyze and improve the interpersonal relationship. One basic approach to study interpersonal relationship is an organizational system is transactional analysis. This analysis deals with understanding, predicting and controlling interpersonal relationship. Now we see about what is transactional analysis. Transactional analysis is introduced by Eric Burney. Transactional analysis is a technique used to people better understand their own and other behavior, especially in interpersonal relationship. It is a good method for understanding interpersonal relationship. It offers a model of personality and the dynamic of self and its relationship to others makes possible a clear meaningful decisions of behavior. The transactional analysis is primarily considered with following. They are analysis of self-awareness, analysis of ego state, analysis of transaction, script analysis, game analysis, analysis of life position and stroking. The first one is analysis of self awareness. That is, interpersonal relationships are composed of interself. Self is a core of personality pattern which provides integration. Self awareness is an important concept. It describes the self in terms of image, both conscious and unconscious. Joseph Loof and Harrington have developed a diagram to look at one personality, including behaviors and attitude that can be known and unknown to self and known and unknown to others. This diagram known as Johari window. It composed four parts. The first one is open. Open means known to others and also self. Second one is blind. Blind means unknown to self but known to others. Third one is hidden. Hidden means known to self but unknown to others. The last one is unknown. Unknown means unknown to others and also self. The second one is analysis of ego state. The ego plays an important role in human behavior. People interact with each other in terms of psychological position or behavioral patterns known as ego state. The ego state are a personal way of thinking, feeling and behaving at any time. There are three important ego states. They are child ego state, adult ego state and parent ego state. The person in any age have these ego states in varying degree. The healthy person is able to move from one ego state to another ego state. Parent ego state. The parent ego state means that the values, attitudes and behavior of the parents are integral part of the personality of an individual. These peoples tend to talk to people and treat others like children. The characteristics are judgmental, rule maker, moralizing, overprotective and indispensable. The next one is adult ego state. The adult ego state is authentic, direct, reality based, fact seeking, and problem solving. They assume that the human beings as equal, worthy, and responsible. The process of adult ego state formation goes through one's own experience and continuously updating attitude left over from childhood. People with adult ego state gather relevant information, carefully analyze it, generate alternatives, and make logical choices. The next one is child ego state. The child ego state is characterized by very immature behavior. The important feature of child ego state are creativity, anxiety, depression, depends, fear, joy, emotional, sentimental, etc. The third one is analysis of transaction. A transaction is a basic unit of social integration. The heart of transactional analysis is study and diagramming of the exchange between two persons. Thus, where a verbal or non-verbal stimulus from one person is being responded by another person, a transaction occurs. Transactional analysis can help us to determine which ego state is most heavily influencing our behavior and the behavior of the other person with whom we interact. Depending on the ego state of the person involved in transaction, there may be three types of transaction. First one is complementary transaction, second one is crossed transaction, last one is ulterior transaction. The complementary transaction means both people are operating from the same ego state. There can be 9 complementary transactions. They are given below. Second one is crossed transaction. The crossed transaction is one is which the sender sends message a behavior on the base of his ego state, but this message is reacted to by an unaccepted ego state on the part of the receiver. Crossed communication should be avoided as far as possible. Whenever such transaction occur, communication tends to block and the satisfactory transaction is not accomplished. Last one is ulterior transaction. Two ego states within the same person but no discuss the other ones. This is the picture format of complementary transaction, ulterior transaction, and crossed transaction. The fourth one is script analysis. In a layman view, a script is the text of play, motion picture, or a radio or TV program. In transaction analysis, a person's life is compared to a play, and the script is the text of the play. According to the Eric Burney, a script is an ongoing program developed in early childhood under parental influencing with direct the individual behavior in the most important aspects of his life. A script is a complete plan of living, offering perceptions, permissions, and structure which makes one winner or loser in the life. The fifth one is analysis of life position. In this process of growing up, people make basic assumption about their own life worth as well as about the worth of significant people in their environment. The combination of assumption about self and other person called as life position. The transactional analysis construct the following classification of the four possible life position or psychological position. They are I am okay, you are okay. I am okay, you are not okay. I am not okay, you are okay. And I am not okay, you are not okay. And this is the picture format of the analysis of life position. The sixth one is stroking. Stroking is an important aspect of the transactional analysis. The term stroke refers to give some kind of recognition to others. People need strokes for their sense of survival and well-being on the job. Lack of stroking can have negative consequence both on physical and psychological well-being of a person. There are three types of stroking. They are positive strokes, negative strokes, and mixed strokes. Positive strokes means the strokes one feel good is a positive stroke. Recognition, approval are some of the examples. Negative strokes, the stroke one feel bad or not good is a negative stroke. Negative strokes hurt physically and psychologically. Mixed strokes is a stroke maybe of a mixed type of also. The last one is game analysis. When people fail to get enough strokes at work, they try a variety of things. One of the most important things that they play psychological games. A psychological games is a set of transactions with three characteristics. First one is transaction tend to be repeated. Second one is they may sense of superficial or social level. Third one is one or more transaction is iterator. Types of games. First one is a first degree game is one which is socially acceptable in their agent circle. Second one is second degree game is one which more intimate end up with bad feelings. Third one is the third degree game is one which usually involve physical injury. Last, benefits and utility of transactional analysis. First one is improved interpersonal communication. Second one is source of positive energy. Third one is understanding ego state. Fourth one is motivation. And last one is organizational development. This is the reference for this transactional analysis theory. Thank you everyone.